barbecue system. And the Dutch are known for burning what's called peat or turf. So that's the ground, simply dug up and dried out. So that burns nice and slowly, doesn't have to be too hot. And then my little trick here is I have this rubber spatula. So that's not from Rembrandt's time or kitchen, but it's handy and cheap. What Rembrandt used was also handy and cheap. They call them tampers or beaters. So it's a little leather cushion. You pick up ink with it and you kind of tamp and beat it into the grooves. But for the leather here to stay soft over time, in Rembrandt's time they made them from the skins of dogs. Yeah, and that's good. A dog doesn't sweat from skin. Okay, they don't have little pores. If you have those little pores, they're going to soak up all the ink. You get hard leather. So that's hard leather. That's no dog. Nobody panic. But it's just my big. So I have to start wiping that away. But if I tried to wipe it away with a cotton rag, all the little fibers of cotton, they go into the grooves and you just wipe everything out. So instead, I have my cheesecloth, gasdoek, very Dutch, it's how they made cheese. Yeah, everybody know that?
Yeah.
You had sour milk, you could pour it through there, you'd squeeze out all the liquid, and you're left with some cheese. Very Dutch. But we like it. We like it here because it's made from linen. So with linen, I have really long fibers that aren't going to come off or go into the grooves. Instead, they move back and forth on that surface. And then the open weave of the fabric that catches and removes all my unwanted ink. This is how Rembrandt can just polish away what he doesn't want. It's nice if you're not getting what you want. That first print, even that first set of prints, you don't have to keep printing the same way. And sometimes a simple little trick is to leave ink on the plate. So leave ink on the surface of the plate. And since this is Rembrandt, now he can really start to get what he wants. And if you didn't get what you want the first time, you have to change how you're wiping that ink from the plate. Maybe do a little plate toning. And we'll have to do this for every single print. So I'm only going to get one, and then I have to come back and ink it up, clean that off, and do all that over again. And that's what makes every one in the end look a little bit different. Plate first, paper on top, and over everything, we call it our blanket. That lets the plate go up into the paper, while the paper can sink down nicely into the grooves. Swatches out there. Excuse my ribbon. And when the plates are bigger, it's even harder to force it through. Yeah. That's why I like this medium size. But you can see why it's hard, because it's really pushed the plate nicely into the paper, all around the paper, into the grooves.
Yeah.
Done the rest right. Ta-da! How about that? A Rembrandt. Nice income for him.